So good morning, students. So welcome back our biology class. So so this table is very important. I think it will come in choose the correct answers bit paper. So here you can see that the blue whale, the weight of the blue whale is 1,50,000 kgs. The weight of its heart is 750 kgs. Number of beats, heartbeat per minute 7 times. So the body weight determine the heartbeat rate. If the more and more weight of the organism and its heart, less heartbeat we can see. So nearly the body weight is 1,50,000 kgs of its body weight, but its heart is 750 kgs. But for minute, how many times heart is beating? 7 times. So that much slowly beating because of the heart of the weight is more, the beat is less. Similarly, you take the elephant. So elephant nearly it has 3,000 kgs body weight. Its heart is 21 kgs per minute. Its heartbeat is 46 per minute. 46 per minute. It's compared with the half of the our heartbeat. So per minute, our heart generally in normal person 80 to 70 to 80. Human being nearly 60 to 70 kgs weight, 300 grams only, 300 grams. The heart weight of human being is 300 grams. Heartbeat per minute 76. Here what's happening, you can compare. If the more and more heart rate is more, the less heartbeat. If the lower the weight of the heart, the rate of heartbeat is more. So here our human being heart how many grams weight? 300, but beats what per minute? 76. And one of the bird, coil tit, it weight is 8 grams only. It weight is 8 grams. The heart is very less, 0.15 grams. And the heartbeat per minute 200. So because of it has less heart weight as well as less body weight, but its heartbeat is more per minute, nearly 1200 times heartbeat in the bird. So finally, we should conclude that the heartbeat is depends upon the weight of the heart, weight of the organism. So if the more weight of heart and weight of body, less heartbeat we can see. If the body and heart weight is less, heartbeat is more. So it is very important this table. Next, another important we are going to discussing, that is single circulation and double circulation. It is important a number of times came in the examination level. Single and double circulation. So already we studied in our previous class in human being. There will be a systemic circulation and pulmonary circulation. So here you take the single and double circulation. So first of all, I will give you a simple definition. Single circulation means if the blood flows through the heart only once. If the blood flows through the heart only once, that is called a single circulation. Double circulation means if the blood flows through the heart twice. So that is important. Now let us take example single circulation. So usually single circulation we seen in the fishes. Fishes. Why? Because in fishes, so let us take this is the heart. The fish's heart have only two chambers. one atrium, one ventricle. Auricle and ventricle. Atrium means auricle, ventricle. So what's happened here? You see that arrow marks from the body parts, from the body parts. So these are the body parts from here to total body parts. We know that you have to keep in our mind. Blue color is indicate that deoxygenated blood means the blood does not consist oxygen. Blue color indicate that deoxygenated blood. So now deoxygenated blood from the body collected by the heart through the vein and sent to the auricle. Auricle sent to the ventricle. This ventricle sent to the gills. So in fishes, blood is purified in the gills. Blood is purified means carbon dioxide oxygen is converted into oxygenated oxygen like that. So means DOB is converted into OB. So now OB is indicate that red color here. This OB again goes to body parts. From body parts again collected by the heart. Heart should send for purification gills. In this way, if you take one circulation through the heart, blood is moving only once. So that is called a single circuit circulation. In the single circuit circulation, DOB sending to the gills to convert to the OB. Because of purification blood sending to the gills, this type of circulation is called branchial. That is what we can say. That heart is said to be branchial heart. Why fish's heart is called branchial heart means it's sending for purification blood to the gills. Hence, in fishes, the heart is called branchial heart. And when we come to the remaining vertebrates like amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals, in this we see the double circuit circulation means in these organisms blood flows through the heart twice. Blood flows through the heart twice. Hence, it is called double circulation. So you can see this here heart. So heart, this is blue colored right auricle, right ventricle. This right auricle, right ventricle from blood is goes to the lungs. Blue colored blood is going into lungs. In lungs, what's happened? Purification is happening. The after purification, blood is entering right auricle, left ventricle. From left auricle, left ventricle to again through the systemic aorta, it going to the body parts, brain. Again, it collected from upper parts. In the same way here, systemic aorta divided into two parts. It comes to lower, it supplies the lower organs. Again, convert to OB into DOB, blue color. So through the heart, blood is moving twice. In one circulation, DOB means deoxygenated blood. In another way, oxygenated blood. So through the heart, blood is flowing twice. Hence, this heart is called double circuit circulatory heart. So for purification of the blood, heart sending to the lungs. Hence, our heart is called. So human being and mammal's heart is called pulmonary heart. Why pulmonary heart? Because of heart sending for purification blood to the lungs. Hence, our heart is called pulmonary heart. So this is brief description about single circuit circulation, double circuit circulation. Next, another important one. Here, this paragraph already what I said, here clearly they mentioned here, blood flows through the heart only once to complete one circulation. This is called single circulation. So just now I said, and also given here in textbook, blood flows through the heart twice. You remember these words. Blood flows only once, it is called single circulation. Blood flows twice through the heart is called double circulation. That you have to keep in our mind. So in our body, another kind of circulatory system we can see, that is lymphatic system. It is also important in examination level. Lymphatic. Before going to discussing the lymphatic system, so now what are the parts in which? So lymphatic system consists of lymph and lymph vessels, lymph vessels and lymph nodes. So what is lymph? So lymph is seems to be a blood. Lymph seems to be a blood, but blood having blood cells, but lymph does not have blood cells. That is the major differences between lymph and blood. So once again, lymph is a blood, but does not have blood cells. So now, what is the important functions of lymphatic system? So lymph always flows through the lymph vessels. Another word which it is important, number of times it came. This word is you have to keep in mind, edema or edema. However, you should call, nothing will happen. Edema. So edema, which means swelling of legs, which means of swelling of legs due to accumulation of blood in the leg muscles. So it is important in choose the correct answer. Edema means leg. If you sit to prolong, blood will not supply to the leg muscles. In the leg muscles, due to not flowing the blood in the blood vessels, that is especially lymph and blood, the blood vessels will be swell. So we can observe that swelling of leg due to accumulation of blood. This is called edema. Usually we seen in the old age people, this one. And also another important one here about regarding lymph. So lymph, it is a play major role. So it is a connecting link between blood vessels and tissues, blood vessels and tissue. So here the given lymph is the vital link between blood and tissues, by which essential substances pass from blood to cells and circulatory products from cell to blood. So for example, I will draw here the one of the blood vessel carrying the OB. Now here cells are there, but this blood vessel not completely pouring the blood into the cell. It unable to pour. At the time, what happens here? Lymph lymph vessel should take the duty to collect blood from blood vessel and enter into this cell. And the same way, whatever deoxygenated blood formed in the cell is collected by the lymph vessel and supplied to the blood vessel. Supplied to the blood vessel. That is vein. So here, what's happening between blood vessels, that is blood, and cell, nothing but tissues. It is a connecting link. What I drawn the red color, these vessels are lymph vessels. They are connecting between blood vessels to the cells, nothing but tissues. So they carry nutrients are gases from blood to tissues and tissues to blood. So they are act as a mediators. The lymph and the lymph vessels act as a mediator between blood and tissues. So they are the connecting link. That is, you have to keep in our mind. And also another important word which was given in our textbook. Here you can see that you can observe blood is a substance which contains solid and liquid particles. Just now I said blood contain solids means blood cells, RBC, WBC, RBC, WBC blood platelets, liquid plot like plasma and serum. But lymph, it contain only blood, not solid particles. That is a major difference between lymph and blood. Already I said lymph is a blood, but does not consist the blood cells. So okay, that you have to keep in your mind. And also lymph, mainly the lymphatic vessels should play a major role to supply of nutrients from blood vessel to tissues, tissues to the blood vessels. That is also. So the say in the same way, like veins in the lymphatic vessels also valves are present. Because of valves are present in the lymphatic vessels, materials are gases or nutrients or waste material moves only one direction only. So for this, we should conclude that valves, valves present in veins and lymph vessels. That is, you have to keep around. Valves are present in between. Valves are present lymph vessels and veins, but valves are absent in arteries. That you have to keep in our mind. And this is about transport system. Here you can see that here it will come in examination as a flow chart. Flow chart means how the in single cellular organisms transport is occurred, means the transportation of the food material, waste material and other chemical substances. So if you take unicellular organisms, amoeba, the protoplasm shows natural movements, that is Brownian. Brownian means the sol become gel, gel become sol. So this type of movements, what happens, makes the sending nutrients from one place to another place within the cell. That is due to Brownian movements. Due to Brownian movements, materials are moved from one place to the another place in the single cellular organisms. So, for example, some of the materials prepared in one corner of the cell. So, for example, this is a, you take now I will draw the amoeba. Sorry. So, so now nutrients are absorbing here from outside to inside by the diffusion. But all if nutrients or if it is remain here, it is problematic. So from here to the nutrients must to move from each and every direction. To move here, Brownian movement should play major role. These Brownian movements should help to the movement of the materials from one place to the another place within the single cell. So totally in the single cell organisms, Brownian movement should play a major role to reach the each and every corner of the cell, nutrients, waste material, and gases. That is, you have to keep in our mind. Another important one, the simpler transport system we can see like in a parazoans. Parazoans, nothing but sponges. So sponges directly, because of they bath entire their body in the water, the transportation, natural water currents. So the sponges create their own current by beating flagella that present in their body. So because of they have the one of the locomotory organs like flagella, their movement helps to the movement of the nutrients, other chemical substance within the body from one place to the another place. And another Cnidarians. Cnidarians means example Hydra, jellyfish have developed blind sac, that is gastrovascular cavity. This is important in examination level. Cnidarians like Hydra and jellyfish have developed well transport system, somewhat gastrovascular cavity, which has taken up the functions of digestion and transportation of nutrients and each and every cell of the body. So the gastrovascular system of Hydra and jellyfish should play a major role. It carry out two functions, that is digestion as well as transportation of nutrients from one place to the another place. And another important one, platyhelminthes, example, Fasciola hepatica. Fasciola hepatica. It is also called a liver fluke. Platyhelminthes. So because of their 99% of their body, now I will draw the Fasciola hepatica diagram. So this is the Fasciola hepatica diagram. So the entire body of Fasciola hepatica filled with a digestive system, entire. Because of entire place in the Fasciola hepatica occupied by its digestive system, the digestive system of Fasciola hepatica takes its duty to supply the nutrients.